Looking for financial insights you can trust?
How do you protect yourself as an investor? What's the strategy?
I think it's really simple. I think you just want to be diversified in your portfolio.
The Payne family brings real-world experience to every conversation.
Well, I think that's the problem right now is, right, a lot of people that are close to retirement, they're taking so much risks. And if we do get a big sell-off, it could derail their retirement.
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
You're juggling a lot, but you can still squeeze in a financial plan. With the Northwestern Mutual Financial Advisor as your partner, it's not only possible, it's personalized. So if you're tying the knot, closing on a house, or welcoming a little one, you'll be ready for whatever life tosses your way. It's the right time to feel less stressed and more certain. That's a better way to money. Let's get started at nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Sunday morning. What is going on in New Jersey? With us today is Eric Schuffler, and he's a friend. He's a Democratic operative in New Jersey, and but mostly a friend and a partner in our baseball team. Well, Eric, yeah, it's a new year. We haven't talked since the new year, and you got a new governor, and it was your candidate that won. Tell us, how is New Jersey going to shape out?
Thank you, John. Super exciting to be here. And, God bless America and God bless New York City and New Jersey, my homeland. I think this is one of the most exciting times in New Jersey with the election of Governor Mikie Sherrill. A really unique candidate, a lot of optimism, a lot of joy, a lot of sense of this is a fundamental shift that we're going to see in the state, even with a Democratic governor continuing Democratic control. Big changes are coming, John.
A lot of people are afraid, and we had that discussion the other day, that originally a lot of people thought she endorsed Mondami, which a lot of people in New York consider him a socialist. And you said that you feel that she's more of traditional Democratic, pro-business, left of center, but usually more like a Bill Clinton type.
Right. Listen, I am not a socialist. Those are not my politics. I think what you're seeing in Governor Sherrill is someone who has grown up with a military background, a law enforcement background, a patriotic American who represents a new wing of the Democratic Party, which is a party of, strength and moderation and pro-business. And when you look at her messaging and what she's talked about so far, it's a lot of things that are different. This is not a far left, far progressive candidate governor. Just like we're seeing in Virginia with Spangenberger, these are two governors that are focused on one, competence, moderation, progress, and how do we get things done? I think in many ways, John, it is similar to the pattern that our friend Josh Shapiro is setting in Pennsylvania, which is you can focus on how do I deliver good government? How do I talk genuinely to people? How do I avoid these extreme fights? A lot of it's the common sense, John, that you've talked about. But I think from Mikie Sherrill, what you're going to see is someone focused on.
Listen to this podcast now on the Red Apple Podcast Network. The Idea Gen Global Podcast with George Sifakis.
I'm George Sifakis. In a world overflowing with noise, there is one forum where the world's smartest voices connect, where visionaries sit at the same table as innovators, and great minds don't just talk, they act.
Download all of Red Apple Media's podcasts right now through your favorite podcast platform. This National Foster Care Month, Marine Toys for Tots is providing hope to children who need it most. Staff Sergeant James Caldwell, who grew up in foster care himself, shares that while handing out gifts at a Toys for Tots distribution event, a little girl looked up at him, reached into her bag, pulled out a stuffed animal and said, "Someone needs to make sure you get a toy too." That simple gesture embodies the heart of Marine Toys for Tots, ensuring every child, including those in foster care, experiences the kindness that can transform their future. Visit toysfortots.org today.
Arizona awakens your senses. Here, a grand wonder of the world is just one shade of your adventure. Dazzling sunsets at iconic stays turn to brilliant nights under a kaleidoscope of stars. Explore endless peaks, rivers, and canyons painted in every hue. Center your spirit. Find your inspiration. Surround yourself in vivid color. Only in vibrant Arizona.
Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Cutting regulations, making government more transparent, making it easier to do business in New Jersey, making it easier and more predictable to get permits. And ultimately, her main message out of her gubernatorial campaign was, how do we make New Jersey more affordable? That is by far the number one thing that Governor Sherrill is driving. She's already done that with moves on electricity rates, but it's a theme that's going to come through her governorship. But I think the biggest takeaway is this is an independent, moderate Democrat that really represents the emerging wing of the Democratic Party.
Now, me and you are friends a long time, and it feels like a long time. I was going to move our headquarters to New Jersey if Citarelli had won. And I was serious about it. And now we're you have your governor on. And what would you say to me about should I consider moving into New Jersey?
You should absolutely consider it. I'm sure Governor Sherrill would love to have a conversation about moving a flagship station like WABC into New Jersey. New Jersey offers so much. Talent, access to New York City, good government, good tax rates. But more importantly, I think this is a new era, John, that I think people are going to want to be part of. Businesses are going to want to be part of what's going to happen in New Jersey. Governor Murphy did an amazing job of attracting companies like AI, film. There is so much growing excitement in New Jersey. And coming to Bergen County, great people like Paul Sarlo, the budget chair, I think would be wonderful to help you do this. So give Governor Sherrill a chance. Let's see what it's like on this side of the river and continue to grow and build out in Lodi.
I will certainly do our research, and me and you will sit down and discuss it, and we'll certainly consider moving to New Jersey. And I know one of our companies is moving to New Jersey for sure.
That is awesome. We'll do it over a hot dog at a baseball game.
I look forward to it. I love those Nathan's hot dogs. And our friend Howard Lorber sold the company for only $450 million.
A lot of hot dogs.
Last week. Have a nice day and have a nice weekend, and we'll talk later.
All right.
Listen to this podcast now on the Red Apple Podcast Network. The Leadership Thread with Dr. Peggy Polonis.
I'm Dr. Peggy Polonis. Join me on each episode where I unravel the story that shaped leaders, tracing the thread that led them where they are today. Because leadership isn't born in adulthood. And thank you once again for joining us on the Leadership Thread, education, ethics, and sustainability.
Download all of Red Apple Media's podcasts right now through your favorite podcast platform.
This episode is brought to you by MeUndies. Flowers die in 3 days. Matching underwear from MeUndies? That's a gift that lasts. MeUndies creates matching prints for couples and friends. Same adorable designs in different cuts for each of you. All made from their signature ultramodal fabric that feels impossibly soft. With 30 million pairs sold and 90,000 five-star reviews, MeUndies matching prints are the perfect gift. This Valentine's, get exclusive deals up to 50% off at MeUndies.com/Spotify. Code Spotify.